A valuable lesson that I had to learn is allow people to bring up their personal issues to you. Although you see something and you really want to help somebody, pulling them to the side and then talking to them, man, I see that you did this. Sometimes it's not the best time. Some people will open up when they feel like opening up. Stay tuned to this video and listen to my perspective.
Cyrus, Ausar.
I learned this. You can see things and you can know what needs to change in somebody else's life. And you can approach them and then give them game on it. Like, look, you need to do this. Trust me, I see where you're going. And you're going in a direction that's not going to be good for your life. And they've heard this. You don't know it, but they've heard this so many times that when you're saying it, they're like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear this, man. I'm not trying to hear this. And you won't realize that this person constantly going in the wrong direction. Why? Because they may be rebellious to the messages that people are constantly giving them. Let me tell you this. If somebody is prostituting, the people that I've talked to in my life that were actually prostituting, they knew that they did not want to do it. They knew that they felt like this was wrong internally. They knew it. The people that I know sell drugs or whatnot, they knew in their heart that it was wrong. I remember my brother telling me, man, I feel bad doing this, but this is the only way I know to survive. I don't believe that, but that's what my brother had told me at that point. He's passed away now. So when you pull these people to the side and you start undressing them, like, look, you're doing this, 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 and you think you're really helping them, don't really work like that. That's what I thought at once. You know what? Let me just help everybody. Nah, you gotta dance with them to a song that they like. What I mean by that. When somebody is going through something, let's say they are prostituting, they don't need you to tell them to stop prostituting. They already know that. What they need from you is to have regular conversation. Just regular. Just how are you doing? How's everything going? This is what I've been working on. You know what? Man, I'm going to my little niece's recital, and let me tell you, it was crazy. You know what? I watched this on television. Just have regular conversations. And what you'll serve as is an outlet for these people. And what will happen over time is that they will open up about their issues. And you can have the input that gives them some game to get up out of whatever it is. But people have to run into issues on their own sometimes. I had to fully understand that. Because I'd be like, yo, you got to stop doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, in my heart, I genuinely want to help. But I had to be real with the circumstance. I had to be like, I'm giving them the right information at the wrong time. They have to come around to things on their own. So you can test the water, like I heard that you got into prostitution or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's cool. I wasn't calling about that. I'm just checking on your well-being. Anyways, did you see the blah blah blah, the recital? Did you see blah blah blah? Whatever it is that you want to talk about, but you don't gotta talk about that issue. And what will happen is you will be the person they don't hit ignore on when you call. You'll be that liaison for them to get out of whatever predicament that they're in. Because everybody want to say, I told you so. I told you need to stop that. I told you. They're like, man, oh my God. They know that as well as you know it. So what do you serve as? You serve as the person to just have a regular, you're just friends. You love them for who they are. Even if it is a sister, a brother, a kid. Even if it's your son or daughter. And I know you like, man, I ain't talking. It's that real. Because what will happen is your son or your daughter will go elsewhere to get information. They won't open up to you no more. Because they're going to feel judged in the decisions that they're making. Although internally they feel like it's wrong. They feel like it's wrong. But they feel like this is what I know. This is how I grew up. And it's fun. especially if it's fun. It's fun. It's a thrill. I love the thrill. So you can't talk me out of this. So that's really what it is. You can't talk them out of it. You can only be a guide in life. You can tell them how things is going for your life. In that emotion, it feels good. Like, man, you know what? I was watching my son graduate, man. It was crazy looking at a little me. He was just going to the 5th grade, to the 6th grade. They had this ceremony. That conversation will feel good for somebody. You know what? I went and got this ice cream, and it's the best ice cream in the world. You got to go check it out. Then they'll start respecting you because you talk to them about life, and you're not trying to condemn them, but them going in a direction that doesn't fit what you think it should be. This is a critical thing, and it happens all the time. Where you see somebody doing something wrong from your perspective, or from society's perspective, and you say, I know what's right for your life. Let me tell you without you asking. And they like, man, I don't want to hear that. Because you probably been on both sides. You probably gave somebody some information that they ain't listened to, and or you probably got information that you're like, man, I ain't trying to hear this. So I want to say this. When somebody has personal issues, allow them to come around to you. Now, you can test the water to see if it's hot or cold, but let it be where it's going to be. You can't force the conversation. Just test the water, see if it's hot or cold, see if they want to walk down that path, and if they do, then they will have the conversation with you. If they don't, they won't. So just let it be. It's fine. This life thing is, for a good amount of us, it continues to go. It continues to grow. Some of us grow in a progressive way, some of us grow in a non-progressive way. But it happens over time, and you have to allow this person to grow in whichever way they're going to grow. Unfortunately, seeing somebody go down, it just hurts us. That's the reason why you serve as that. You know what? Let me tell you, man, I went to this food place, man. Oh my God, it's so good. We got to go one day. And you just talk to them normal. You don't got to keep talking to them about their problems. You're not their therapist. They didn't hire you. You're offering it because you believe that it helps them. And it's really a setback. So, once again, if somebody is going through some issues, allow them to open up to you as they feel like they should open up. It's not about you kicking in the door. Keep that in mind, because I'm sure somebody kicked in your door and you did not like it. Thank you for taking out the time to watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to get a shirt or a hat or anything like that, you can do so in the description box below. Also, thank y'all for reaching out to me on Instagram. I truly appreciate it. Appreciate all the messages. I appreciate all the questions on life, all those things. So continue to do so. Thank you. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to decrease depression and prevent suicide by boosting self-awareness. The goal is to be better than you were yesterday and apply that mentality every day, growing to greatness.